Hello, hello, this is Shortcake Cherry, and today we're playing Astrea's Broken Heart Season 2, Episode 9, A Helping Hand. First thing, when I opened the episode, my heart felt relieved, I think, because I didn't have to talk to the woman whose son died in the last episode, so I'm a little thankful. But yeah, last episode, my character went to a cult, a phony cult, it was a basic cult, where they were getting not hypnotized, but getting influenced by a rock that came from heaven, where they could relive their best days, and then Mikhail killed all of them. But I don't blame him, but you know what I mean. But yeah, let's start this episode up. A helping hand. Wait. Ashra's last episode gave us a description of depictions of death. I mean, that was, but wasn't that crazy. Warning. Listen. Warning. This episode contains descriptions of death. Please read with caution. Oh, never mind. The world had to fight me. I thought for a moment I was going to get out of any responsibility, but I guess the world had to fight me. I have to now go to the mother and tell her that son died. Okay. Okay. It had been brought out by the only guests of the community who had returned after venturing inside. Now they all make their way to him the old-fashioned way. That's crazy. Then Odo followed close behind them like lost, like a child who'd suddenly realized that his parents were nowhere to be found. Cooked. Boko wouldn't mind comforting him, but there was no words that could erase the dozens of corpses on his land. Sad. What? Who's Cassia talking to? Is he talking to the landowner? But you can't blame him. You can. But still, you know what I mean? I feel bad for him as well. Because now he's going to get blamed for all of these deaths. Cassia's like, don't follow us. Who is he talking to? Cassia's sharp grasp stopped him in his tracks, but as soon as the demon moved forward, Sean began to follow them closely again. Why is Cassia so angry at him? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about all the monsters in that house. They treat Boko with respect, but not other humans most of the time. Mika realized that he wasn't going to back off. He turned around wearily. Look, you'd better make sure that all the paperwork is in order now, so you can avoid legal issues. The crowd turned their heads like a single organism in the direction of the unfortunate Alona. Only one woman wasn't looking at him. Yeah? If I wasn't recording, actually, I think I can still do it. I would have skipped every piece of dialogue from her. Skipped everything, because I know I'm going to lose, so many points. Oh, this sucks. Okay. How am I supposed to tell her that the song will never return home? I don't know. Ugh. But a promise is a promise, right? I did not promise her anything. I said I'll try. And I did try. And something happened. Aww. Path of high reputation. What was the odds that it's a cross and she's religious? She decided to take the risk. Okay, I can't explain what happened behind these walls, but all the souls who had begged for salvation have found it. Whether it was a miracle or not, I will say this: before he died, Hugo smiled sincerely. He told me that all his loved ones were with him. He really felt your presence. He didn't suffer. He didn't suffer for real. The woman didn't respond. Her determined gaze shifted to the gates. Is he still there? Yeah, his body is there. No one stopped it. The guards, like Sean, wanted to leave this place as quickly as possible. They all died with blissful smiles on their faces. Maybe that will... No, but their souls are now stuck, basically. Maybe that will bring at least a sliver of fleeting comfort to their loved ones. Your words will affect the plot. What words? We need to leave before the police arrive. Mika addressed his colleagues, but it was Sean who responded. What? Sean? You can't leave. You have to talk to them. Tell them I didn't do anything. Sean, please. Sean, please. Sean, please. We gotta go. We have way more things to do, like earth-ending things to do. So we gotta go. Bye. It's nice meeting you. But unfortunate, He's not going to back off just like this. Who started this mess? You didn't kill these people. Maybe Flo can help. I don't know what to do. I can't say who started this mess. That's unfair. It's not unfair, but it is a little unfair. You did not have to do all this for that money, my brother. You didn't kill these people. Maybe Flo can help. I'll say, yeah, he didn't kill all these people. There'll be no evidence that happened, but also they have to blame someone. It's cooked for you. I'm sorry, Sean. It's cooked. There's nothing you can do about it. Maybe Felonia can help him? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. What are we meant to do? I don't know what to do. I think you didn't kill these people as faith. Who saw this mess as skepticism, whatever. Maybe Felonia can help him. Might be respect or nothing. I don't know. I told myself I was gonna search up wiki which decisions I should make, and I forgot. Oh no. Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Everyone has to stay calm, and let's just get through this. Start this mess. You didn't kill these people. Maybe Felonia can help him. So I'm gonna choose who you didn't kill these people, or maybe Felonia can help him. I know this isn't important, but it is important to me, guys. I don't want to restart the game. I don't want to do that. I need to make sure I get the right points in the beginning. Okay. You didn't kill these people. What if Mikael and Cassio get angry at me? I'm not joking. They're such babies. You know what I mean? They could get angry at me for saying the truth. Okay. And then maybe Felonia can happen. They're still going to get angry at me. What am I going to say? Okay. Maybe Felonia can help him. Good. It's not our concern. Okay. Only saints can perform miracles, but only the devil can work through the hands of the monsters like you. That's crazy, but it's kind of true. You didn't help anyone. You destroyed all that. Okay, dang. Mikael, please. I bet you killed plenty of humans yourself. You destroyed these lives with your greed and false benevolence. That's very true. You didn't have to do all of this. You will go. Whoa, that's crazy, Mikael. What type of angel are you to be acting like this? You will go to heck for what you have done. That's crazy. I'm not even joking. If I was Sean, I would have given Mikael a punch in the face. I'm joking. I'm not crazy enough. But you know what I mean? Why would you say that? Mikael, please. And if you take one more step towards us, you will burn in its flames today. Whoa. He basically said, I will kill you. Now there's someone who knows how to be convincing. Like, come on. Both Bogue and Gesha slightly agreed to grant their worries appears in peace, at least for a few hours. Exactly. That's crazy. My bro actually threatened him. I feel bad for Sean, so bad. Sometime later. Cassia stopped at the gates. He glanced toward the garden, then suddenly addressed Boko. I'm going to take a little walk. Okay, Cassia, bye. Is he warning me away or telling me that I can keep him company? I do not know. Cassia noticed the confusion on her face and elaborated. If you like, you can join me. Oh, okay, Cassia, thank you. You see, this is my favorite character. Clearing her head. You know what I mean? Because if Mikael said that to me, I'm going somewhere. I would immediately think he doesn't want me there, and I would get angry. But Cassia said he's going somewhere, and he doesn't want me there. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Clearing her head after the day's turmoil actually seemed like a good idea. Since I probably won't be able to walk around unchaperoned anytime soon, I should take this opportunity. Mikael scrutinized his subordinates with fatherly strictness. Mikael, what the? Okay, I like the whole thought about it that Mikael's kind of like a father at this point. They even said that at one point said something about parental. I actually can't see that. He's treating us like children, as if weighing whether to let them go. We're in the garden, we're right over there. Boko was sure he was going to tell him what time to be home. Like an actual father. Finally, he relaxed his shoulders and relented. Alright. Just like a real father of a big family. It's funny. Once the Archangel was out of sight, Boko said a Cassia questioningly. So where are we going? He said the garden. To a coffee shop. I'll treat you to something. Oh, I actually thought they said... Oh, he said he's going to take a little walk. He didn't mean at the garden. He just meant in general. That's why Mikael was like that. Okay. The simple, mundane proposal stirred up so many emotions within her. Boko suddenly realized that such things will become less and less accessible to her. It's like it's a part of her past life and nothing will be as it was. It makes me feel inspired. I know inspired is going to say faith, but I don't understand what that means. It's different, dangerous, but fathomable. Oh, that's cute. The coffee shop Gessa had turned out to be very close to home. A friendly barista greeted him with a warm smile. He responded with a curt nod. Do you come here a lot? No, but if you like it, we can stop by more often. Love Cassio. When she starts aging, if he visits too often, he won't age that fast to begin with. He's still an immortal. He's not gonna age that fast. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Even if we come here every day, you'll still age much faster. Okay, dang. But it's true though. Like, they don't age that fast. It's gonna still take them way longer. That's why Felonia still looks okay, charming for real. Oh, I wanted to pick something to eat. Kasha opted for an unsweetened Americano. Nasty. Thank you for your order. Drinks were ready in less than 5 minutes. Kasha remained silent the entire time, but for some reason, Boca didn't feel uncomfortable. Exactly. I told you, you can't see my fingers, but I'm showing that we're tight. We're like this. We love Cassiel. She had grown accustomed to his reserved nature. I like people like that, where you get used to them being quiet. Like, it isn't an awkward thing anymore. It's a natural thing. And I even began to appreciate its benefits. The coffee shop really did feel like a peaceful oasis that she'd like to return to. Your coffee, Boko? I was gonna say I actually get to choose. I don't get to choose nothing. It's just a coffee. It's hot. Don't burn yourself. Thanks. Like, Kasha literally best character. Despite his stern restraint, Kasha waved goodbye to the barista. The bright smile she returned was not directed at both of them. Come back soon. What a lovely place. It was a simple visit, but it was good for her. The welcome was made more enjoyable by the best coffee Boca had ever tasted, and not too lively but undeniable pleasant conversation. That was really good for my character. 3 days later. The days that fully returned to a peaceful routine. Boko even learned to enjoy the strange lulls at the agency. She rationalized them like this. She couldn't be of help in the matters that were being resolved. Exactly what the immortals were doing remained a secret that Boko tried to eagerly to solve. Every now and then, she'd corner her colleagues in the kitchen, piecing them together news bit by bit. Most of the time, they'd dodge her questions. Much more rarely, they answered them honestly. They annoy me. I told you everybody in this house is useless. And I meant it. The only conclusion Boko managed to draw was that things weren't going well. Crazy. And no one would be filling her in on finer details. Until one day the news found her instead. Early in the morning, she heard voices that she's never heard in this house without a reason. Yep, I'll say F and S. Are F and S here? 100%. I'm not going down there. And she didn't wait for an invitation. And I said I wasn't going to go down there, but Boko has to do the opposite of what I say all the time. She didn't want an invitation to come in meeting. She jumped out of the bed and hurried to get ready. This giving tennis player, don't like it. What is this? Giving party, don't like it. It's giving party again. Ooh. You know what? I don't want any of these outfits. I don't want them. Because you know what I want? I want to wear Ruth's outfit today. This is key. Because outfits I have right now are really some garbage in some other ways. I was going to say this looks like symbols. It is like him. What would happen if I wore this? Nothing would happen. I want to wear this now. It's so funny. I'm sorry. I like it. I want it. I definitely want this hairstyle. Okay. Now, let's go get Ruth's outfit because I hate the outfits that they gave us. It was not hitting like I wanted them to. And now it's loading slowly. It's loading really slowly. So, how was your guys' day? Hope it was good. I really do hope it was good. Wow. My day has been very boring, honestly. I just played like the last episode a few minutes ago. And it took way longer than I expected it to take. And the Diamond Rush is only like a few hours left. So I have to hurry with these episodes. But this is loading so slowly. But I don't regret my decision. I want the Ruth outfit because the outfit they just gave us was some garbage, honestly. This beige outfit is not hitting. But yeah. Even before I forget, if you guys want to see any other stories for me to play, just tell me and I'll play them most likely. Except for the story The Bay of Hope. I'm not playing The Bay of Hope ever again. But any other story, I'll play it if you guys ask me to play it. Promise. But yeah, let's just change the outfit. No, that's not the outfit. Yeah, this is the outfit. Yeah, this is the outfit. What's this one? This is the outfit. It looks like I'm a chef. That's why I remember it. Continue. I hate the hair I gave it, but it's so funny. I love it. It's so funny. In the hallway, Boca bumped into Raphael, who's clearly on his way to her bedroom to pick her up. I see you're already awake. S and F and S are here to see us. Okay. I look like a chef. I keep saying it, but I mean it so hard. I heard. I'm heading there as quickly as I can. They'd appreciate your enthusiasm. Ralph led her along. He cast a saucer glance in her direction. Hope they're in decent mood and don't plan on ruining ours, I guess. Everyone was waiting for them in the living room. Can we just get the beast already? Like, I'm telling you, the people in this house cannot do their job. They wished everyone a good morning and took a seat on the couch, which the others seemed to be ignoring for some reason. You finally made it. Boko chose to ignore his jab. I don't know what that means. I just woke up. By ignoring S, unblinking stare proved impossible. I'm actually laughing so hard because I was wondering if they're gonna make him notice. This is so funny. I'm sorry. What a nice hairstyle you have. I mean, for real, we're twinning out. We're twinning out. That's why we're twinning out. That expensive compliment surprised everyone equally. You teach you very well. Thank you. Thank you. He turned away as if nothing had happened and addressed their emotions. I love that compliment. Thank you. If it was romantic, I would have went for this creep. I would have went for him. I'm not joking. That will be all for the pleasantries. I absolutely love that he actually said something about their hair. Like, it's so obvious. I look exactly like him. He paused dramatically. All over the world, people are finding bodies completely drained of blood. Vampires. I'm joking. No brands on the bodies, and now they're being drained of blood instead? Different. The words slipped out of her mouth on her own. Boko, what the? Boko! Are these more reconnected to our mission? The beast followers weren't doing this before? That's so horrible. Whatever. Are these murders really connected to our mission? The beast followers weren't doing this before. Yeah, they weren't doing this before, obviously. What are they doing it now? Because unlike us, the beast is advancing. Advancing? You speak directly. That's commendable. Thank you. As you may have guessed, the places where these people are dying are familiar to you. We're no longer chasing the beast. It's now following our trail. Cooked. Mika muttered through clenched teeth. So it's not just any of its followers who has the book. I'm looking for the Book of the Apocalypse. Because let's think about it. Let's think about it like the whole story in general. From Heaven's Secret to Heaven's Secret Requiem. The followers, they might be talking about the followers that they talked about in Heaven's Secret Requiem who had the Book of the Apocalypse. I forgot what they called them, but you know what I mean? Those people. But those people were usually rich, weren't they? I'm also thinking, like, because the last followers we encountered were, like, randos. So, I don't know. Because he's saying the book, so I think it's the Book of the Apocalypse. Is there someone who knows exactly what is on its pages? Please tell me we're going to meet Lane or Sani if you guys have watched my Heaven's Secret Requiem series. Please tell me we're going to meet her. Please tell me. Wow. I'm just saying, I'm so excited to get to Heaven's Secret 3 because all the most important characters are basically human. The main characters are all human. Vicky is a human that turned into an immortal. So I can't wait for all the immortals to die because honestly they're the worst creatures I've seen in this game. They're so annoying. I'm sorry. They underestimate everything that this isn't what they are. And an ordinary mortal can read it. You think? I'm sorry. Sani can read anything. And we don't sense the aura of any immortals near the followers. They need to pay more attention to your senses. Okay, dang. Wow. Why doesn't need the blood? Wouldn't the person themselves be more valuable to it if it was alive? There are too many people who have had a fragment pass through them. Gathering them all without drawing attention isn't easy. Storing the blood is much more simpler, and as for the soul, Mikhail closed his eyes for a moment as if remembering something. As we now know, it already has power over mortal souls. F clenched his hands into a fist. For who? Why is he doing that? Why did this creature manage to recruit so many followers on this wretched earth? There's like 8 billion people here, it's everywhere. What have you all been doing all these years? I'm not even joking, I support him on this. What are they doing? Many questions. I don't know. I really don't know what they're doing. I really don't. The problem is that they're all just humans, no demons controlling them. They simply believe the words they've been fed. The beast itself only appeared to those who tried to kill the sinner's children. Mikhail's words made Boko shudder. The beast can't influence me anymore, but it has taken no further action. Does that mean it doesn't need me anymore? Astrea is that impenetrable into it. Your Safa can't help us? Because obviously I don't think the beast is stronger than S, so I also wonder, why isn't he trying anymore? I might lose a reputation that I just gained. That's so annoying. Astrea is that impenetrable to it? I'm thinking. I'm really trying to think. Well, I'm trying to think about a question that isn't dumb. Because I know everybody's going to get angry at me if I ask a dumb question. The beast does need her, but, like, it doesn't come to her anymore because S did something. He did something, he blocked it out, made me less afraid, something like that. But wouldn't he come through a different path? I'm going to ask him. Oh, it does. And with each passing day, it needs you even more. Crazy. The beast needed you for some kind of ritual. Crazy. The 7 of you had long been prepared for the sacrifice. It started with your parents. The followers fed them since like fodder. And now it seems that the beast knows you've been entrusted with a mission that must unfold exactly as it desires. So as soon as you fulfill your duty, you return to the altar. But don't worry, Boko. We won't let the beast kill you. Thank you, Samus. I always call him the wrong name. I don't care. You know what I mean? It takes me too long. I know some news isn't hard, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I forget it. He's my favorite character now. He's not my favorite character, but you know what I mean? Like, I like him. He's creepy, but he's cool. But you won't let it taste your blood and feed on what you carry within you. Okay, you don't have to describe it. For some reason, these words of assurance made her feel worse. Her hair stood on end. How is Harry? Exactly. Is he dead? I also thought about him. Which amused some news. Not chained or locked in basement, if that's what you're wondering. Her desire to ask questions vanished. Some news returned to the main subject. Does that mean he's dead? No, okay. I'm also wondering, what happened to Harry? Is he alive? Our question was that we didn't see humans as a threat. You're an idiot. Because I know, I'm just telling you, Heaven Seeker 3 is going to pop off. Because all the main characters are all human in some way, you know what I mean? They're humans. And every single monster is going to be so angry about that. It's going to be so funny. Honestly, I mean it. Meanwhile, they were weaving a web behind our backs, a fragile one like mortals themselves. But as soon as we cleared one corner, it would reappear in another. The web of weave is not our main target. Let mortals amuse themselves and spill each other's blood as much as they like. Okay. We need to find the spider. Mikhail's next words seemed difficult for him to say. His clenched jaw and still glinted in his eyes. He's always angry when these people appear. The beast doesn't just have patrons and supporters among our kind. I'm sure he has a strong right hand on earth. Malik? But to serve it, we must first see it. We need to make the rat show itself. Force it to poke its nose out of its hole. Suddenly, Fear smiled. And as usual, you would choose the most intriguing strategy. What does that even mean? The most effective. The mood of the superiors was improving at an astonishing rate. Very well. I dare them to look at my character. I dare anyone to suggest that she be bait. I'm gonna get angry. They had clearly come to a conclusion. Boko couldn't figure out exactly what it was. You see, my character can't figure it out, but I already know. They're gonna use my character as bait. They're gonna use it as bait, but it's not possible. I'm telling you that because the beast is probably gonna be. The beast isn't a normal beast that likes violence. It's probably a beast that knows lies, likes lies, knows evil, knows deception, and knows when it's being deceived. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Especially if the beast has already been in my mind. It's not gonna work. Okay, not in my mind, in Boko's mind. It's not gonna work. Then suggest you all fly out to the sites of the killings. What? Perhaps you'll find something useful in those drained husks. Everyone went to the living room and into the garden. Soon she was alone with Mikhail, who lingered behind. One by one, the silhouettes of her colleagues disappeared into the sky. What am I supposed to do? I'm mostly useless without wings. Am I flying with you, Mikhail? You have to spend some time with Furious and some news. Why? This is the worst case scenario. Okay, the worst case scenario is I was going to be sacrificed, but still, this is even worse. I want to spend time with them crazy people. I don't want to. Boko could not help. Sorry. Boko could not help but grimace. Mikhail hurried to reassure me. Felonia said she wanted to speak to me. Ooh, she might show up soon to brighten up the less than pleasant company. She'll see that you're not here and won't stick around. Then tell her that I asked her to wait for me. Alright, okay. She didn't have to try and guess why Felonia was so eager to visit Astrea and talk to Mikhail. There was only one reason, her family. Did she learn anything about her family? He disliked the intensity with which Boko took interest in Felonia's life. Mikhail, please, he's the most annoying. He's the most annoying sometimes. He's the worst. I'm actually really annoyed by how if you don't romance the characters in this game, you don't get to know them. That isn't a nice trait. I don't like that. I think that's one of the downfalls of this game. Because I barely get to talk to David. I barely get to talk to him. And it sucks. I barely do. Each character's meant to get a little bit of sunlight. You know what I mean? A little bit of light and spotlight in an episode, you know? That's the point of the game usually. Like they upload, for every update, they upload 3 episodes or 2. And in those 3 episodes or 2, you're meant to be able to talk to every character in some way. Through friendship or through romance, but you're meant to talk to them. I've talked to David once. I don't remember any other time. It sucks. Let me tell you something about life in Thingy. It's the worst. For them, it's the worst. Boko prepared to listen as Mikhail continued. A very long time ago, angels started disappearing there. I don't remember that. To this day, their bodies have never been found. No one has any idea how they vanished or where to. Really? Rumors spread that they were being dragged into the darkness by shadows. Not true. The only survivors were children, and if the victims had any, of course. But even they never heard anything. The children would wake up at night to find empty beds. Eventually, the mysterious abductor became a boogeyman story. White-winged children would scare each other. They would say that their parents would disappear for misbehaving. Boko knew the answer, but asked anyway. Why are you telling me this? Because it was Felonia who started the legend. She was the one of the children of heaven were afraid of. What? Started the legend. She was the one the children were afraid of. She was the one who'd get rid of those unwanted by her patron. She did it so thoroughly that the families wouldn't even have any remains to mourn. Mika, I do not care. I know you're trying to convince me, Mika, I do not care. I asked you, and you said you try. I actually the other day, go find out what happened to Felonia's family, so you can't convince me now that she's a bad person. I don't care, Mikhail. Go tell her. Because no, for real, I don't care. So when someone does that, if someone says, okay, I'll try and help you, and then they try to convince you now, I don't want to do it because this person's a bad person. I do not care. Give me the information and I'll tell her. She depraved so many of their fathers, and now she dares to shed tears for her own. Mikhail, please. You've killed many immortal. You've killed many immortal. I'm not joking. So even you can't even say that. I'm just saying. You can't do stuff like that. Especially as an archangel, you can't do stuff like that. Come on. So you're saying because she killed someone else's father, she has no right to cry over her own? That's not possible. It's not possible. Boko's heart pounded with a strange excitement. Excuse me? She confessed this to me herself, and I already knew this. I'm not agreeing with Mikhail. I'm defending Felonia. Mikhail, you can't. Especially when you already said you're gonna try, and you think about it. And now you're changing your mind. I'm just saying. I'm still gonna defend her, because you see, you're trying to make her seem more like a villain. I know she is already, but I still want her to see her loved ones. Keeping this away from her isn't gonna help anyone. Especially you, Mikhail. If you keep it away, it's not gonna change anything for you. Just tell her. Instead of fear, Boko felt anger stir within her. Is there anyone in this house whose hands are not stained with... I also said that. I said the exact same thing. Mikhail, you probably killed someone's father already. So what are you talking about? And I meant it so badly, he probably already killed someone's father, or mother, or daughter, or son. I know for a fact he did. So I don't know why he's trying to act like this. There's no... I said I already gave multiple reasons. First of all, you are no better. Second of all, I was going to say also that this has nothing, this has no effect on you. You can't be wanting to give people revenge in this way. There's no point. There's no point, Mikhail. And what's my third reason? You can't try to convince me that she's, I already know that, Mikhail. But that's what I'm telling you. I'm just very angry at Mikhail. You can see I'm just very angry. He's very annoying. Or is the only one that Felonia killed higher beings, not mortals that no one cares about? And that's very true. He doesn't care about the mortal part because they're mortal. We understand she killed very important people, but that doesn't take away that she also killed people as well. That's the point. Like Mika, this character, Mika had not expected such a question from him, so he did not answer right away. Shut your mouth up. For real! My character clocked him. That's all I can say. She clocked him. He shut his mouth up. Now, I know this is a bad habit of mine, but I wanna refrain from conflict. So I'm gonna skip the dialogue. I'm not even gonna read it. You guys can read it for yourselves, cause I just wanna skip the conflict because it makes it it stresses me out. Okay, I skipped the conflict. Okay, this is no ordinary roof, right? Yes, I do. Yes, I figured. Like, bro, what? As if not wanting to hear anything about himself, Bruno growled quietly. Okay, Bruno. Ill-mannered beast. Okay. Such rudeness almost made Boko growl at him herself. Chill, girl. What a vile creature. Chill, girl. How did your last assignment go? It was so boring. How did I say that? It was so boring. No, for real. There's no solution. There wasn't a lot of thinking that needed to be involved in it. Yes, destroyed people. Not good. Wonderful. I got to see my mom. Horrible. Thanks. Left behind a pile of corpse. Horrible. Thanks. Even being around you is still better than being there. Okay. I didn't say that. I did not mean to say that. I said horrible and I said thanks. I did not mean to say that. I did not mean to say that. Okay. Well, it's whatever. Furious is always angry. That's why his name is Furious. I'm gonna call him Furious. I'm gonna skip the dialogue once again because I don't want to. Oh, your relationship with this priest has worsened. I said horrible things. I told the truth. I did not say anything about being mean to them. As soon as Boko asked if she could leave, they graciously let her return to her room. To kill time, Boko tried to make the wolf obey commands, but at the very first one, he lost all his magical understanding. He yawned loudly, jumped onto her bed, and fell asleep. That's crazy. Boko gave up on the pets and tidied up her room. She wiped a few specks of dust off the vanity and glanced at her reflection. She didn't like what she saw. She thought she looked far too tired. Maybe I should touch up on my makeup while I have time. Should I? Boko looks like someone I've met in real life. Like, she actually looks like someone I've met. I don't know. That's very dark. That's cute. But I don't want the angels to see that I'm using a lot of makeup because they're so judgmental. Not the angels, they're mortals in general. They're so judgmental. Continue, this is okay. After some time, Felonia announced her arrival with a dramatic flair. Even from her room, Boko could hear the angry curse directed at one of the... Dang! I could have guessed their relationship wasn't the best. Now I have to go down there and sort it out. Boko rushed downstairs and burst into the living room. The scene before her eyes was far worse than anything she had imagined. All three of them looked like starving hounds ready to tear each other's throats out. Can we all chill? They were so blinded by rage that they even noticed that another person didn't even notice that another person had joined the party. What's going on here? Furious flared his nostrils and kept his gaze fixed on Felonia. Damn! Yelling won't get you anywhere. The demon clearly wasn't going to beg anymore. The venom she had suppressed for too long dripped from her lips. It's a shame your island escaped the ruler's wrath. He didn't want... What? It's a shame your island escaped the ruler's wrath. He didn't want to get his hands dirty. It would have been so easy to strangle all of you in those stupid crystal coffins. That's crazy. One more word and we'll put you to sleep again, you rapid. That's crazy. Felonia moved from words to actions. Can we chill? Can we chill? Can we chill? Can we chill? Felonia, don't you want to see your family? Felonia. She said, damn it. Some Lucid's eyes clouded with a white haze. Can we please? And to think we gave you a chance to redemption. Can we please? Did you have a good nap? Girl, no, we don't got time for this. Who was the enemy? For some reason, he growled at the superiors and slowly advanced towards them. Is he going to attack him? Command him to stop. No, we can't do this. No. Bruno, no. This time the wolf rose obediently. He didn't stop growling. Some news moved his lips. He was addressing Boko, but Boko couldn't hear a word. What? Why can't I hear him? You managed to control the wolf. Your relationship with the superiors have improved. Yay! Yay! Suddenly, the demon burst into wild, hysterical laughter, hiding behind the dome like cowardly rats. How long can you maintain your defense? Felonia, what are you doing? You know I defended you earlier. Maybe I should burn this mansion to ashes with you inside it. But what's the point? You're gonna go back up there and you're gonna go back to sleep and your dad will also be executed. Felonia, please think for a moment. Perhaps Safa will see the flames and finally take notice of me. Crazy. Safa doesn't take notice of anyone. I'm just saying, he doesn't take notice of anyone, really. Staggered by the threat, Boko rushed toward her. She ignored the heat radiating of Felonia and stepped close, standing between the demon and the superiors. Felonia, please stop! They can really punish you. I'm also saying they can really kill your dad after that. The flames in Felonia's hands died down as she smirked bitterly. They can't hear us, Boko. They're hiding under their dome. Dome? Cowards of all people. They're the ones I serve. Felonia's thoughts were wandering in the wrong direction again. Boko wrapped her hand, hoping this would stop her from burning down the house. Let's go, Fel. You need to calm down. All you need to calm down, all you. Felonia was trembling slightly. Boko didn't waste any time as she gently pulled the demon out of the room. Felonia, are you crazy? Bruno followed them and sat down by the door to the living room. Come on, I'll make you some tea. Boko quietly urged her forward, but Felonia suddenly produced a key as if out of thin air. She grabbed the nondescript door and slipped into the darkness, pulling her colleague along. Where are we going? What the frick? After the bright sunlight in the living room, the dimness of the room felt like impenetrable darkness. The main thing for me is that Mikael called Felonia knowing she doesn't like these people just to make sure she can look after me and also lie to her. No one treats Felonia with respect here. It's sad. Boko clutched Felonia's hand tighter. Where are we? It's the basement. No one will look for us here. You can talk freely. Her words helped Boko's mind adjust to the shapes around her. She saw a staircase bathed in faint yellow light. Resting her other hand on the cultiver's, she slowly made her way down and looked around. Oh, no. The rough stone walls were damp and musty. This place seems even bigger than upstairs. A long hallway lined with arches stretched into a seemingly infinite darkness. It was like a gaping, toothless mouth. From it came a chilling wind, full of ancient secrets. Is this where Furious wanted to keep me chained? Crazy. The thought made Boko shudder. She suddenly wanted to go back upstairs immediately. It feels like my service at Astrea is coming to an end. Why are you saying that? There was no sadness in her words, but for some reason Boko felt the urge to convince her otherwise. Fel, I'm sure those two are discussing my return to thingy right now. Girl, why did you even get into a fight in the first place? I'm also asking that. Even though it's gonna happen, you shouldn't have done it. Fuller didn't answer. She crept deep into the basement like a cat. Wait, let me move. Boko clenched her teeth and hurried after her. She nearly bumped into Fel when the demon suddenly stopped. Listen, Boko. They won't help me. They won't bring my family back. Dang. Eyes filled with pleading. I feel bad for Loni. You know what I mean? I feel bad for her. People are just living not the best lives, and people get angry at that. This is where our dead astronauts keep the truly important artifacts. I need to find the portal stone. It's actually crazy, when you see the portal stone. When I thought about the portal stone, I thought of Donovan from Heaven's Secret Requiem. When I thought about it's crazy, you know how immortals in this game, they make me, in Astrea's Broken Heart, I hate immortals so much more, because I'm surrounded by them. I don't hate them that much, you know what I mean? I love them. They're sweetie pies when they want to be sweetie pies, but they really do hate a lot of immortals. They hate a lot of humans. It's sad. So when I hate them, I really do think, I want Donovan to win so badly. I want her to cook all the immortals, but also, there's some very good people up there. But they're only good sometimes when they meet other immortals, or they're only good when they meet certain mortals who are important. That's what makes me annoyed. It'll take me home before any of my mortals notice. I can find out where they're being held. Please help me. Oh, come on, Felonia. Don't do this to me. That's the craziest part for me. She said she's actually asking me for my help. And I mean it with my heart. I can't even think of not helping her. I'm not I like Felonia that much, but I really do. Even though she's a demon, I don't even think she's gonna trick me or anything. She actually just wants to find her family and all that. Like, I really can't think of anything else. You know what I mean? Like, I can't think of not helping her. Like, I actually feel so bad because she is so far down that she's asking a mortal to help her. Sad. But how? This place is full of traps. Stay here and distract the others in case they come looking. Who's gonna come looking for you, Felonia? That's my big question. Oh. No, this is so stressful. I'm gonna make everybody's gonna end up hating my character. If only, if only. Why do they do this to me when it comes to characters I don't even like that much? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, let's say it was another game. Let's say it was the other game. And let's say Felonia was like a person I was romancing. And then she did this to me. I would have said, alright, immediately. You know? I'm stressed out like crazy. You guys don't understand. I literally want to go check Romance Wiki right now. Then do you think I should just do it? You know what? I'll cut this out of the video. I'm coming back, guys, just now. I'm just gonna go check out Romance Club Wikipedia because this is a very important decision. I want to help her, of course, but also she's stressing me out. I'm coming back, guys. Just wait for a moment. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I just read what the wiki said. I didn't read any further than what I needed to. I only read to this decision. So, how you call this? So this decision, when you say alright, Felonia is happy that you help her. So it's the right decision. If you say no, it has no effect. So I think it's better to say alright. And I promise, I only looked for this option. I didn't look any further down. So yeah, this is basically I'm still basically playing blind. Very scary, but it's okay. Just be careful, okay? Thank you. So quickly, that was like if she had dissolved into it. Your friendship has improved. Oh, she finds that damn stone quickly. Me too. I do not have time for this. If she gets caught and I get caught, I'm gonna get locked up and she's probably gonna be sent back. Boko appeared cautiously behind the archway. She didn't dare go any further. She paced in place and listened. Ooh. How old is this building and these hallways anyway? Boko let herself relax, lulled into a silent sense of security by the silence. Whoa. Scary. Was not Felonia. Who is it? What the frick? Who is it? That doesn't look like she teleported. The usual teleporter is like a pastel, cloudy color. You know what I mean? That does not look like no teleporter. Please don't let me go blind. For real. Please. But I had sent to return it. So did primal, inescapable fear. That was a stupid idea. What if Felonia's dead? What if Felonia dies? She won't die. Boga silently prayed for every bob she could think of for furious and symbols not to emerge from their dome. She scrambled to her feet. Ignoring the pain, she ran for the stairs but stumbled before she even halfway. Hands reached out from above to save her from falling further, as if sent by himself. Hey, are you scared? What was that? Like, what happened? Fuller made sure Boga was steady on her feet before letting her go. Angelic tricks. Are you alright? I'm fine, yeah. Did you find what you're looking for? Tossing a small stone in her hand. Sorry, wait. Oh, I can find shadows anywhere and slip through them as easily as fish through water. Will you be able to get your family now? They're gonna find out. They're going to find out. There's still thunder underneath. What's going on? Felonia tucked the stone into a pocket and smiled broadly. Yes, Boko. Now I'll find them. Now everything will be different. I feel so bad because I know it isn't going to be different. It's almost the season finale. She's going to get bopped by something. We should head back. Yeah, right. Let's go. Hope they have plenty of those stones. No, they do not. Or maybe they do. I don't think they do. I don't know if the stones are rare. I don't remember if they're rare or not. I think they do have plenty. I'm trying to remember. In Heaven Secrets 2, they did have those stones. They did have them, yeah. There was a place where you could find those stones. I don't know if they have plenty of them right now in the point of the game. The women caught their breath in the kitchen just as Boko had initially intended. Soon the Astrians returned. Felonia, leave right now. Before. And that's the thing. I was gonna say leave right now before any of them notice. Cause if I tried to lie, if my character tried to lie, she wouldn't be able to. I know Mikhail with the most ferocious strength would grab her head and look into her eyes and see everything. I know he would do that. I know. He's that crazy. He, judging by Furious's blooming voice, he had already intercepted Mikhail to tell him his versions of the events. Her impending reckoning didn't seem to bother Felonia. She walked toward the office with calm, steady stride. Boko was nervous enough for real, and to try to smooth things over, blaming on emotions. Everyone's on edge right now. No one's gonna listen to her, but they will. There's no need for her conciliatory speech. When he heard footsteps, Mikhail stepped out to meet them, keeping Felonia out of his office. Damn! He said, "What have you done?" Okay. I love Felonia so much. She is like she's so cool in my head. She really be doing things that she needs to do. She does not care. Mikhail tries to act like he is. That's the thing about Mikhail. If he just simply told me he hates her, I would understand. But he tried to give me a reason like, oh, she is evil, Boko. You don't know. She killed many people's fathers. Mikhail also did the same. You can't be. You know what I mean? He cannot be acting like that. That's the thing. That's the difference. Felonia tells me the truth of what she wants. She tells me the truth about her. She tells me the truth. When Mikhail basically tries to makes up reasons and thingies, like, don't lie to me. Just say it as it is. Like, Mikhail's anger was directed at the demon, but Boko instinctively took a step back. Have those two already whined to you? For real. Whined? What are you, a child lashing out at them with your fists? I mean, she did lash out way too quickly. I agree with that too. They're furious. You'd better stay out of their sight, okay? I mean, she was staying out of their sight for so long. Floria was one step away from a frenzied state herself. That just gonna kill. So, what do they want? To complain about me to suffer? As if they could even do that. Will they be allowed into heaven? Many questions. And I'm also laughing at Mikhail. I don't know why. He went, enough! Okay. Mikhail rolled with such unexpected volume that even Felonia bit her tongue. Honestly, I mean, I can see him getting angry. Like, I know how Mikhail is. I told you. Calm down. How do you mean calm down? You're the one shouting. Don't do anything to you. I won't let them control the lives of my subordinates. Wow, so now she's a subordinate. She basically really isn't a subordinate to Mikhail. But for thing he says, get out of my sight. Good for her. Now she can leave the house with the stone. That was a dumb decision. She didn't apologize, but she expressed her gratitude in her own way. Can I help you with anything? You can go to Malik and pick up the list of names of those interested in the book. Malik handed her a thin envelope. Give this to him. Okay. Another story. What about me? There was no task for her, as usual. The wistful realization of her own uselessness was clear on her face. You can come with me. I'll come. Malik didn't appreciate the kind gesture, but he noticed Boko lighting up and relented. Fine. Go together. Hopefully by the time you get back, everyone will have cooled down and start acting like people who are actual adults for once. At the word people, Felonia's face twisted. Dang. Malik turned abruptly and headed back to his office. Be quick, don't worry. Boko wasn't worried. The last thing I want to do right now is watch the house shake with furious shouting. Yeah. Let us go. Malik personally greeted the woman in the reception area. The receptionist's desk wasn't empty, but Boko didn't recognize the face behind it. What? I feel like I recognize this guy. Like he's from another game. I think I'm overthinking it, but I feel like I recognize him a little bit. I'm overthinking it. I feel like I recognize him. Felonia, I didn't expect you so early. Did something happen? Mikhail decided that today would be a great day for us to meet. So you're here for the list. Felonia nodded grimly and glanced at the main man behind the desk. Malik turned to his assistant and asked for a rhetorical question. Do you think you can manage without me? The young man nodded arrogantly. I'll keep our evaluator... Huh? I'll keep our evaluator company. I doubt she wants to go down to the basement. Let's go to my office. I want to go to the office with you. I do not want to be with you, Malik, right now. Malik stopped at the door. He double-checked just in case. Do you think we should lock the office door? Excuse me? Okay, you see what I mean? Some of these characters have some riz on them. You know what I mean? Sometimes they'd be seducing. But I can't let that happen to me. Because I was also saying, like, lock the door for what? But I'm like, oh, wait a minute. The playful tone of his questions nearly made her knees buckle. I'm sorry. Malik is funny sometimes. His eyes blaze with the fire that Boca had only imagined in her deepest, most what? Fantasies? Since when? Malik waited patiently for a response. Boca tried to figure out if she really wanted to see what kind of privacy would lead to. No! This question will significantly affect your relationship with Malik. Guys, come on. I've made my decision already. I know I try to change it, but I'm making the decision now. I'm romancing no one in this game. I'm romancing no one. No one. I made the decision already. I've made it. It's almost end of season 2, which is why they're doing this, to make sure I'm locked in with someone. But I've decided I'm not romancing anyone in this game. No one. I've decided. I have decided. Okay. I see. I don't feel regrets. I feel kind of calm. Boko touched Cassiel. What gift? Oh, the amulet. The amulet responded with a pleasant coolness, so it was safe. Alright, Boko, calm down. Without removing her hand from her chest, she pulled on the door handle, and the door gave way. Hey, is anyone here? The muffled stop repeats, and Boko moved toward it. Where are we going? I know I skipped a lot of dialogue, but I didn't mean to. The room turned out to be a strange, steady filled with objects whose purpose Boko could only guess at. The buzzing light bulb overhead was unnerving. Boko clutched the amulet tighter. Strange. Well, let me see if I can read this word. Strange sarcophagus, resembling a torture device, an Iron Maiden. I want an Iron Maiden in my office. That'd be so cool. Just like in Despicable Me, like that's no for real. I think that's cool. You think someone's in there? Would they even be able to cry like that? It's just in that thing. Malik is a collector after all. This is Faith, and this is Faith. No one would want to hurt me. I said Iron Maiden as an antique is pretty cool. Boko took a cautious step and then pulled the creaky lid. It's empty. Okay. Malik's gonna come here. Yeah, Malik's gonna come here and be angry at me in some way. The other pages reek of age and mystery. Malik keeps track of visitors in such an outdated way. Boko wouldn't have paid attention to the confidential information even for one painful familiar name. Moore was his client, the guy that tried to kill my character. The amulet on her chest grew warmer. Oh, nah. I'm running out of there. Cassiel said if the amulet even gets a little warm, you have to get out of there. The desk was piled high with all kinds of documents. She tried to find something. Stop. Can we not? Can we not? She forgot about it when she found another, her father's file. Mikael was like, I know Malik is like some type of ancient something, so he's definitely like 100 years old. I'm already guessing because he's meeting all these people who at that age he would be like, theoretically he would be like 17 or 16 or something. You know what I mean? The amulet grew hotter, as if guiding her. Girl, you don't listen at all. A photograph of an open book fell onto the table. A strange, incomprehensible symbol filled with an inescapable awe absorbing all her attention. Boko brushed her fingertips over them, lingering on familiar marks, the symbol of... We know Malik's a little evil, we know. Pulled up my phone and I took a whole picture of it, that's crazy. Malik's gonna find us, he's gonna get angry, he's gonna probably put my character in the Iron Maiden, and I'm joking, he's gonna throw her in there. After taking the picture, she carefully put everything back in its place. Ooh, crud. Ooh. Like, we knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. But, Malik, I'm not really afraid of you since you're romanceable. I'm not really afraid of you. I'm a little bit afraid of you because you are a little crazy. But I'm not really that afraid. You said she found herself nose to nose, so he was right there. Right there. The professor's gaze was horrifyingly empty and detached, because he doesn't really care that much, honestly. And his eye sockets had been filled with glass. Scary as heck. Malik? I'm not joking. If I was in the situation, I would have tried to be so nonchalant about it. I would have been like, hi Malik, how are you? Like, I would have tried to be so nonchalant about it. Let me look at his eyes. Like, you know what I mean? He's always playful, so it's hard for me to take him fully seriously. Like, and even realistically, if I was romancing Malik, they would have had sex, and then she would have done this. So I would have been less scared of him. Like, come on. What are you doing here, you sly fox? Don't worry about it. That's all I wanted to say. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Like, okay, faith is good. Reputation, 1. 1 reputation. But that's okay. Not bad. Okay, so this was a good-ish episode. Just because I'm giving this episode a rating of 8. Just because some news compliments in my hair. I love that. I'm very happy about that. And it was a good paced one. But next episode is going to be finale of season 2. I'm ready. I'm excited to see where this goes. But yeah, thanks for you guys watching the video. If you want to see any more, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. And bye!